So I put a poll on Instagram. I'm gonna put the same poll right here in the video. I need you guys to help me out with something really quick. I'm gonna be taking a 74 Opal. This is a friend's car. He's been trying to get it done for like years at this point. He just doesn't have the time. He doesn't have like the abilities to do a lot of what's needed. So I told him I'd help him out. I'm getting that car in like 2 days. I'm gonna have it for about a week. Do you guys wanna see like a full length video, like the whole week's worth of content kind of in one video? Because I know it's not really like the kind of car I would normally work on, the kind of stuff I would normally do. Or would you rather see me do like normal uploads, like maybe 2-3 videos on the car throughout the week? You guys have to let me know, because I'm really undecided what I want to do with this, because it's not my car and it's not really like my kind of car, but I do want to still make content because I know there's a lot of people out there that will really like it. So go up here and vote. Anyways, today we're back at the warehouse. It looks so much better. We spent the last like day and a half or so just completely reorganizing everything, putting everything up on the loft. It's really dope. It's starting to feel like really homey, which is really nice. It's still extremely messy over here on the tool bench area, because I was gonna do that today, but I decided I want to work on my car instead. I don't want to clean up anymore. I'm bored of that. But we have the ability to get 3 cars across again, which is really nice. Under here, I still want to hang some photos. I have like a bunch of stuff that you guys have sent me, like artwork and stuff that I want to put up over there. And then Kansei Wheels sent me this dope floor mat. This is like a little, I'm gonna use it as like a little welcome mat when you kind of walk in. I guess that kind of gives away that I have some Kansei wheels up here. I'm really excited to announce they're gonna be working with me on the Genesis. We have some killer wheels getting ready for this thing, as well as a bunch of other stuff up there for the Genesis. Anyways, it's still kind of unorganized. Like I said, I wanna do like a little couch or chair set up here with maybe a TV over there, but everything's just kind of here for now as we just kind of like slowly threw things up. But it gives you guys a little bit of a good feel for it. And like even just walking around the warehouse, it gives it such like a homey feel. I think it really brought the warehouse to life. I think before the warehouse was like super boring and dull. So like I said, I'm just kind of hanging out at the warehouse today. I have a couple things I wanted to get done. I left this thing aired out all night, and look how low it ended up going after just like slowly shimmying down the wheel overnight. Bruh, this is so tight. It looks so good. Like it looks so good. So my front lower control arms are actually in Delta right now, so they're like 45 minutes away. They should hopefully get here tomorrow. If not, I'm just gonna go pick them up tomorrow, because I really want to put this thing on the road. I was actually gonna just send it today and go get it aligned and just drive it for like the next week until the control arms showed up. But they're so close I can't justify it. So today what I want to do, I have no big plans, but I kind of just want to dial in the trunk a bit, because right now the trunk looks like poo. It literally looks like someone pooped it in my trunk. So you guys can see right here, I was just about to start and I figured I may as well film it, keep you guys up to date, give you guys a little bit of content to watch. But this originally went to a T and then had this little guy, which is just like a purge, which the pin actually came out of. That's great. It's just like a little purge. So you pull this up and all the air comes out of the tank. But I didn't really get a lot of fittings with this tank. Like I got just enough to kind of put it together in a way that's a little bit awkward. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna take this off this T fitting, and I'm just gonna put this in one of the blank holes at the back. That might actually work. So one thing that I absolutely love about the BRZ and I miss the most is like having a decent sound system in it. And I've had this sub forever, so I couldn't actually remember how thick it was, but you can buy like sub boxes that are already pre-built that kind of fit in here. And I wasn't sure if I was gonna have to get a new sub if I did that, or if that sub's gonna fit, but I think by the looks of it, I should be able to use that as long as I get the right enclosure for here. So for today, I'm not worried about that. I'm gonna try and come up with something different for the audio. It's something I can't give up. I can't take the sub out of this car. That's like one thing that I really, really like about it. But I guess as far as starting all this is just a mess. I guess first things first, we probably just gut the whole thing and just start again. This one is kind of being a pain now because I moved it around. So if you can just get in there, please. For this one, I literally have to put this thing in here first and then put this screw in here. Get you snugged up. There we go. Now this is probably gonna be a huge pain to get this guy to go into his hole. There's no like room to get at it. This literally could not be tighter. This is sick. So it's got little rubber feet, so it shouldn't make too much noise. I made sure there was no metal touching around these edges or anything on here. So that should be good. Throw these wires out of the way. This stuff out of here. Now we gotta figure out how we're gonna mount this guy and then these two guys all in the same place. I have an idea that just might make this work. Not beautiful, and of course it's not like the most ideal piece of wood to be down there, but it's just like, why not reuse it? It's already there. And I get to keep a little piece of the actually having followers but still making YouTube videos parts of my car. I just gotta double check that this guy, when he sits on here, will sit, oh yeah, it'll sit way underneath the level of the foam. I've done a couple wood trunk install videos and I think they're a lot of fun. I think they look really cool, but I think when it comes to airlift, for some reason I'm driven not to do it. I think it's just like everybody with an airlift system has like a hardwood trunk. I don't know. I feel like it's just like the same as everyone else's. So I put a poll on my Instagram to let you guys, because I'm not like 100% sold either way. This poll up about an hour ago. All of you guys haven't seen it yet, but we got 1,024 for wood and 1,003 votes for OEM. So that doesn't help me at all, because that's like extremely 50-50. So I think in that case, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go with what I feel like doing, and that's just gonna make it look as OEM and clean as possible. This thing, every time it starts up, makes me so happy that it's like back and alive. Emerson showed up. What are you doing? Some with lights? Yeah. I don't know what he's doing. These things so rusted. Ooh, that's gross, actually. Can we focus on it? That'd be nice. Ooh, ew. Yeah, you should totally buy a new one, not sand it off. That would be the better choice. That's definitely just gonna rust again, dude. All right, well, Grouchy and Hungry and Tired Emerson is working over there. I got this mostly finished up. It kind of looks like a mess, but there's just like a lot of wires and stuff that had to get done, so you won't see it. It doesn't really matter. I ended up just putting this as far away as possible from the compressor, and then the compressor, I know it gets hot when you use it a lot, but in theory, it should have enough air down there. I've seen people with tighter setups where they have like 2 compressors and tanks and all that under here, so this should be okay. I got everything mounted down nice. I got this little bracket here. I put like a little spacer in between the hoses so that the screw right there doesn't actually like affect the hoses. And then all the air lines run up, go over here. All the wiring harnesses and stuff are plugged in. All the wiring is basically done, I think. I think we can start putting these guys back. All right, pipe down, choir boy. Look at you smiling now. Ah, that's what it takes to make you smile, huh? There we go. So the sub wire just runs up underneath there like it used to. Everything sits like significantly lower than the styrofoam, which is nice. And you know what might even fit? And this might look extremely shitty, but I put this under there when I put the hardwood, and then we took the spare tire out, and then the sub was like collapsing the trunk, so there you go. Doesn't hit anything, has clearance, and that'll give the trunk some extra little strength. I know, like I said, it's kind of ugly, but this is stuff that you don't see, and it's kind of like, I'd rather have this here and have some nice support over it, so everything underneath it is all dialed in and looking good. Do it, see? Okay, so now I got the release thing right here, whatever you want to call that, like a little pressure release guy right there. Literally just to clean up that piece that hangs. If I ever want to like release the pressure, I can just drop the seat, pull this, and then this is a quick disconnect that is going to go to a air line that I'm going to hook up to the compressor. And then that's not, you know, super ideal, but it is what it is. That's the little water drain thing guy. And that's pretty much it. I think I'm going to get like an air truck so I can do fill tires and stuff in one of these. For now, this is good. The seat should go all the way up. Oh, I don't want to pinch this wire. We should be good here. There's 1 and 2. Boom! Seat is up. Dude, the seat has not been up in like, since we started doing the wide body kit. So unfortunately for today, I have to leave these panels off because I do have to take off the body kit one more time so you can see like the hardware back there for where the body kit goes on. I can't put these panels on here and button everything up there, but everything else in there is dialed in. It needs a really good clean, but we can put this guy back in here now. Look at that. Wow. It literally looks like this is like an OEM trunk when you open it now. Then when you come around, you're like, whoa, look at that. Since then we've got a lot more votes, but look at this, dude. It's literally just like, well, we pulled ahead a tiny bit for wood. It's still close enough that I get to make the executive decision, and I picked this. I think this looks tight. Emerson, come look at this. Here's the, you can't fix that. Something's wrong there. Look how like just clean and normal that looks.
I like it. I actually like it better than wood.
Right? Like the wood is nice, but I feel like with the airlift system, it's just like too much. Like I feel like this is just super clean and easy to look at and like usable. Like my biggest thing when I was doing this is that I want this to be as usable as possible. I don't want to worry about like scratching up the floor. I don't want to worry about things getting in the way. And that's why I told you that one time that I put the tank where I put it because it was farther back, so I still have drop-in room in the front. So this is about to become the car I drive every day again. I can literally, with ease, even worry about it. Just throw my stuff in there. You know, like I didn't even try, you know what I mean? Like I don't have to try, it just fits. Look at that. That's nice. And even if you have to, like I say, there's a lot of stuff in here, you can still just go like this, because I put the tank high enough up. Dude, that's good. I like this. This is nice. I feel like the other option would literally be like to do the hard lines and do all like the flashy kind of show off that you have the air system look. I don't know, I think there's something cool about the whole car being the way it is and then this just being so simple and clean. And it's nice because it's just like the OEM floorboard, so if I ever need anything, it's literally right there. Like all of it is right there. Yeah, it's big, but it might just fit. Barely.
It needs to go the other way because the plug's but.
Oh, you're right.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, it fits straight. This thing's like obnoxiously big. Like I've had this since before this car when it barely took up any space when I had a regular sized vehicle. I know, I need to get a smaller one, but like I'm not giving this up until like, what if I order a smaller one now, it's gonna be at least 2 weeks before it shows up. I'm not giving this up for 2 weeks.
He can't drive without it. Once you have it, you can't not have it.
Yeah, like you can't take this away from me, so. So for now, we're gonna look like this, which to be honest is like, I could probably do a rear seat delete and be totally okay with it. I'm so excited. We're almost ready. So now all we need to do, I have to go pick up a quick disconnect fitting. I ordered it, it's gonna be in here tomorrow with the 3/8 fitting so I can go from the compressor to the tank. Because right now, I didn't even have enough fittings when I first bought the airlift kit. I had to go out and purchase other fittings anyways, because I got a bunch of these, which are like 1/4 inch, which isn't what I need because the hose is all 3/8. So I went out, I ordered a 3/8 this afternoon. It's gonna be here tomorrow morning. So as of tomorrow morning, we can hook everything back up. We can air the car back up. And hopefully tomorrow my lower control arms will be here and then I can do those and literally drive this thing. If I don't drive this thing home tomorrow, I'm like, I might not leave here until I can drive it home. I'm just done. Like I'm so sick of driving around the Civic and I miss this thing. I just want to drive it. So that's all. Make sure you guys come back for the next video. We will have this thing on the road or we won't have a video. That's all I got for you guys. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out and stay committed. Were you waiting for me to end my video to do that?